Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach simple inventory management system using C#.net. These projects will be help you to develop the C# project for you. So here, if I run the application, you will be able to see the product details over here in this grid view. If you want a cake, these are the products, these are the price, this is the product ID. If I need a cake, click on this one, it asks a quantity. If I put 2 of this cake quantity, click OK here, it will be added into the table successfully. Here the total will be calculated successfully. Now I am going to order sandwich 5 pieces quantity, click OK here. Need 1 milk, here the final total will be displayed. This is simple system we do the inventory management system in C#. Let me see how to do the system step by step. Okay, please watch until the video end, then only you will be able to understand the system step by step. Right, now let's go to the part. Right, now what I'm going to see, I'm going to go to create a new project. Now what I'm going to do is go to the file, new project, select Windows application, here this C#, under the C# Windows, Windows Form application. Here if you want to change the name, you will be able to change. I just keep as it is, click OK. Right, now here what I am going to do is here I am going to first I am going to design the form. Go to the tools, drag one label. Here I am going to change the name as text name as I am going to change it as this one, C# inventory management system. Select this one, go to the font, bold, check the font size. Right, let's reduce the size of that, 32, click OK here. Right, now what I am going to do is here I am going to drag the, go to the toolbox, data grid view, this one, drag it here, the same data grid view, control C to, sorry, the same thing, I just click on this one, add the columns. So here first, here add a product ID, we simply type like this, product ID, product name, PROD name, add price. Only we need 3 columns on this grid. So here the same grid, I just copy and paste a go. Click select this grid, you have to make the changes over here. These are important changes, you must do it here. Allow user to add rows, this one we have to false, make it as false, because then only it is a professional one. Otherwise if you add the record onto the data grid view, additional row will be added. Okay, so that we have to remove that, make it as false here. If you make it as false, that row has been deleted. Okay, so select this same data grid, Ctrl C to copy, Ctrl V to paste it and get the another copy. This is the data grid 1, this is data grid 2. Data grid 2, we have to add the additional 2 columns, right? So what are those? Okay, so click on this arrow, add column. We have to add the columns. Price I have added, rest of the column quantity. After that we have to add another one is a total. We have to add those columns. Right, that's it. Close it. That's the thing we have to do. Make it as right, that's it. Now what I am going to do is here we add all the stuff is correct. Now I am going to create the total. You have to label, drag it over here, total, you have to this one bold, width 26, make it as this text bigger, then only we could see the total, right? So text box. Now here we have to change the text font size as little bit bigger, 26, right? That's it. Now let's run and check. Right, now what I am going to say, now let's do the thing step by step, right? So let's select this one, text, select the form, we have to change the font form, this one, text we have to, right, title, we have to change the title. Now let's run and check the application, how the application will work. So here is the application. Now what I'm going to say, here we have to first we have to put some data on this grid. So how to put the data? So double click on this. Here we have to load it in the inside the form load. So let's go here. We have to paste this code inside the form load. So here what I did here is this data grid bound. I have to pass some dummy data. Okay, so this means this form data grid v1 rows, because these are rows. This data grid view contains rows. Okay, row and columns. So row I have added these columns, right? Price we have this is the product ID, product name, price. So have added 4, so that we have display as a 4 here. So if you write like this 4 will be loaded. Okay, this is you have to give the proper name of the data grid view, right? So this is the things when the form is loaded. This all the stuff. This form is loaded. This is a constructor of the form. It will load at this stuff, right? After that, what I did here is here this one. So what I did here is, so here cell click on this one, right click. Click on this one. Here this event. Cell click, here the cell click event, under the mouse click event, under the mouse there will be the event called cell click event. When double click on this one, it goes to that respective property. So here I have added these following codes, very simple codes. I have explained it. If I write and explain it, it takes too much of time to complete the video. It is a video going to be lengthy, so we just copy and paste inside this action listener. Here I have created the variable which is a quantity. So okay, before that, before I explain this code, the input box I explained, when you click the row there will be the pop-up box will be displayed. That input box is not available in C#. Okay, it's available on VB.NET. Okay, so how to import it into C#.NET? It is very easy stuff to do it. Okay, so someone what to do is he has go to the new form and select and create a new form and make the input box and make the links. Okay, that is very hard task to complete. Okay, so easy task is you have to go to this is your project, select the reference, this reference, right click, add reference. Here you have to add the respective reference over here. So you have to add here Visual Basic. Okay, this is the reference. So just click on this reference, check this one, checkbox, click OK. The reference will be added into the libraries, reference libraries. Okay, here it will be added the Visual Basic. Now you will be able to add the namespace over here using Visual Basic. Using Visual Basic. So Microsoft Visual Basic. Right. You have to add this respective namespaces. The input box is coming from this respective namespace. Then only you will be able to write the input box. Right. So we will be explaining it later on this input box. Now we will be check. First you have to create the integer variable quantity. So after that we have to create the string variable product ID, data grid view, current row 0 position mean. When you click on this particular row record with which row you are selected record record will be added into the another data grid view. Okay, that is my concept, right? So a 0 position means it is the data grid view, the row is a rows like array. It is starting position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 0 position ID. So 0 position means ID. It will be assigned to this variable product ID. 1 mean it will be the name. The name will be assigning to the p name variable. Price is an integer variable, so you have to convert them. So how to convert them? You have to use int.parse method, which will be converting as an integer. Okay, so data grid view 1, current row 2 means this is 2. Okay, that's the stuff it will be storing here. So after that, when you click the particular row, the selected row record will be displayed on the another data grid view, right? So after that, quantity when you click the row, it asks the quantity you have input the input box, it will be assigned with the quantity. Okay, here you have to write the input box right like this, because it will be quantity will be the integer variable, so you have to convert them. So here interaction input box, this all the properties are coming from which class? This is under the Microsoft Visual Basic. Okay, if you are not import the namespace, you can't able to write the you are not able to write the input box, right? Make sure if you are imported correct or not, right? So if you are input, you will be able to write like this. So after that, you have to calculate them. Int dot equal price into quantity. So price we have to quantity. Okay, so you have to price into quantity. So it will be calculated and assigned to the variable dot. So you have to this dot we have to pass in here. So you have to write data grid view row. First you have to display the product ID, product name, price, quantity, total. This it will be calculated and assigned the total variable. Total we have to pass it here. After that, int sum equals 0. You have to write the for loop, and we have to get the final total over here. So we have to write the for loop. Data grid to row count. Data grid with this row we have counted. When the row is added one by one, it will be calculate all the rows. So you have to write the for loop. After sum equals sum, we have to convert it as integer. So you have to write data grid view to rows, which column you need to calculate and display the total. So this column means this starting position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth cell you have to give them here proper. Okay, if it is 3, you have to give 3. This is the position of 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you give the right position over here. Okay, then the sum will be calculated and is passing to this sum variable. Okay, here where you the total will be final total will be calculated, where you are going to print that. I am printed in the through this, we have to print it on this text box 1. So text box 1 dot text equal the sum dot toString method will be convert the total, get the total and convert as a string. You have to use this method, toString method. When you are write it here, click on here 1, click here 3, click here 1, right, it's working perfectly well. Okay, I hope you guys understood the tutorial well. If you have any doubt on this, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.